so unprepared when you're not. I mean, there's so much. I don't want to go through the kind of trauma and everything that happens around this. And I saw the trade fair one. You spoke about the trade fair one. I saw it because I was on my way from church, so I remember how it was like. For those of us who had to run further back behind Zenith College and all of that. So I can understand how difficult this is, but hopefully we can go through this.
Hopefully we can. All right, we've got a few chaotic shouts, haven't we?
Yes, we do. And this is to Mr. Emmanuel Amagbanyo Apati. A glorious happy birthdays from Stone Isaac, Theodora Amoa, and Team Circulation of Graphic Head Office. Mr. Emmanuel Amagbanyo Apati. Happy birthday to you, sir.
All right, let me do this one quickly. It says, happy birthday, Kwesi Abeka Angel, president of MOBA 96 fraternity. Almighty God keep blessing and protecting you. Keep up the good work. And it's from your whole family in Ghana and all mates of MOBA 96. Also, happy birthday to lawyer Christopher Archer. This one is from your wife and kids. Any others? All right, let's see what's cooking on Facebook, where we always like to wish our friends a happy birthday. Winston Kwesi, Jessica Jima, Kweku Arthur Anobel, Deladem Agbesi Foli, Elolo Kelly, Kwabna Ajapong, Georgina Bimpong, and Oliver Debord, all of them celebrating their birthdays today. Happy birthday to you all, and thanks for listening to the Super Morning Show. El Giorgio, the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by...
It's brought to you by...
MTN. Hey, Mama B has abandoned me in my moment of need.
Yes.
Anyway, it's brought to you by MTN everywhere you go, as well as Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. And Allianz Life Insurance, we secure your future.
Hey, Victor.
Anyway, so very quickly.
Well, only some investments too, Those are the ones we select using insights from global fund managers. Standard Chartered connects you to wealth opportunities that match your priorities. So join Priority Banking for tailored investments using insights from global fund managers as you enjoy your welcome gift. Terms and conditions apply. To join, call or SMS 020-222-0478. You can send Standard Chartered an email to prioritybanking.gh@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here
for good. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. If you're wondering whose birthday it is, it's yours actually. And MTN is saying that because it's your special day, you deserve great birthday gifts on all of us. So now on your birthday, you get up to 3 hours of free talk time and 25 free text messages to call and text all of your friends and family on MTN. Now, that's not all. You also stand a chance of getting birthday cakes and e-vouchers to grab your own birthday gift at some of your favorite shops and supermarkets. So you know where all the birthday fun be. Join the biggest family in Ghana and let's chill on your special day. Kind courtesy MTN. Please note, all terms and conditions apply.
And the wait is over. It's the clash of titans, the Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Cameroon 2021 is here, and as part of this year's competition, all Total Energy service stations will go into 100% football mode. So drive to any of their service stations and kickstart the year with lots of amazing giveaways starting Monday, 10th of January 2022. Buy 80 Ghana cedis minimum worth of fuel from your Total Energies card or Troxy card, or purchase any 4 liters or 5 liters Total Energies lubricants from your nearest Total Energies service station and get a coupon. Peel and instantly win amazing branded souvenirs. Let's celebrate the passion of football together and win lots of gifts during the 2021 Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Remember, promo is valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply. Hashtag football together. And I don't know if we've gotten the energies back after that crash. What we know is Algeria, the defending champions, are also out. George?
Yeah. But before I talk about the African Cup of Nations stuff, Mama, have you realized that Thomas Partey is trending on Twitter?
Aha! But listen, why did they include him in yesterday's game? Like, it was a bit confusing when I saw him on the pitch.
Well, It's Kojo there. Kojo, are you there? You know, my take on this one is, but he's supposed to be working. I'm not sure that the club was going to let him rest or anything of the sort. I mean, all the other players who've gone back are definitely going to and get in the action and try and work. I think so. And I just think that the timeline is what a lot of people got wrong, including the commentator of the match, you know, for the Carabao semi-final. He got it wrong. I mean, Thomas Partey left Yaoundé the night. Okay, he didn't go there yesterday morning. I mean, the morning, as people said. Yes, no, he left in the night. You know, I came with Thomas Partey on a flight from Garoua to Yaoundé, and he left Yaoundé around 9 p.m. So he was well and long in the UK, you know, in the morning, and because by 5 a.m. he was in the UK and went through the paces with the team and was on the bench. Didn't start. He didn't play even more than 30 minutes. So it's amazing how all of these things go up there. But the first thing is that the commentator of the game got it wrong by saying that Thomas Partey, you know, arrived in the UK or was in Cameroon in the morning and arrived in the UK at midday. There are no flights flying out of Yaoundé, you know, to the UK, and there was no private jet available for Thomas Partey as well. So it's a bit unfortunate, but it's an interesting one, you know, when people are trying to connect all of this performance and everything that we have seen, and that's where sometimes we need to anyway. So it's not supposed to be a problem. I mean, Mama V, it's not supposed to be a problem. Once you are working and you're earning a lot of money, the club wants to use you to see what they can do. So it was just a backup plan, I guess.
Did he? You know, you were watching with a technical eye. Did he play differently from, you know, what he did with the Black Stars?
Come on. I just think that we are being emotional, and we continue to be emotional. I remember before the Africa Cup of Nations, Mohamed Salisu had a red card, and they said it's because he rejected the Black Stars call-up. He played at the Africa Cup of Nations. The whole team didn't do well, so there's no point in singling or trying to single out one player. I don't think so. That makes sense. It's difficult to determine whether he played better for Arsenal or played better for Ghana or not. I think he went in for the tackle, and it was just a bit too much, and he had a red card. That's it. 2 yellow cards, and he had a red card. The first yellow card perhaps was a bit harsh, but you take it. The second one was very irresponsible. Today on his Instagram handle, he's been apologizing to the Arsenal fans and all the fans who follow him, that he felt that he went too hard in, and it's unfortunate, and he's going to come back strong. But I just think that we have to be more responsible, you know, especially with some of the facts when we are putting them out there. Yeah, because when you make it look like a player went to the club in the morning and at midday, you know, then you try to create a whole story. Yeah, but even if the commentator, for instance, knew that Thomas Partey he left Cameroon the night before and was there by 4 a.m., I don't think he'll go on with all of that. But sometimes players suffer these things. Okay, so it's important that we focus on what we have to focus. What made it even more difficult for Ghanaians yesterday, I feel, is the fact that the Comoros Islands qualified for the next stage of the competition. Now that was really painful. It just indicates that the Black Stars could have done a little more and would have been in the next stage of the competition, whether a draw, whether winning. So yeah, see people struggling to handle it out there, and some poor players are in trouble when these things happen. But it's all good. So he's currently still trending because his reaction is also going to be going up there. So that is one of the things that we're keeping our tabs on. But at least you are happy for Gambia and the Comoros Islands, aren't you?
Absolutely, underdogs all the way.
Yeah, yeah, that's the kind of story that you love. That's the kind of story that we love, don't we? But we have to get back in and find out what we're doing. I think that the sack which Milo calls will go down a bit because the technicalities are interesting. But we're going to find a lot. We're going to learn a lot today. We're going to learn a lot today about whether Coach Milovan Ravat is going to be sacked or whether he's going to stay, even though at the moment it looks like a 60-40. It looks like a 60 he's staying, like a 40 they can push it. I'm sure it will be an interesting emergency meeting today between the Ghana Football Association and the Ministry of Youth and Sports, as they attempt to discuss and take decisions following the embarrassing performance of the Black Stars at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations. Now, remember, Ghana endured the worst AFCON campaign after exiting the tournament without a win. Ghana lost to Morocco by 1-0, and then drew 1-1 with Gabon and lost by 3 goals to 2 to the Comoros
Yeah,
Islands.
but George, why is this
Yes.
why is this meeting important? I mean, if we want to fire Milo, just go ahead and fire him. We also we witnessed everything on television. Why do we have a meeting? What are we discussing really? Somebody said, "Don't use the rest of the money to do another inquiry. We beg you."
Okay, I don't think there's going to be a committee set up to do anything. That's for a fact. But I think that there are ramifications, there are consequences for sacking Coach Milan Rajovac, and there are financial things that must happen. So if you sack Coach Milan Rajovac, who's going to pay the severance package, for instance? That's the sports ministry, that's government. So government must go in with the Ghana Football Association and to see. I don't think it's only about the sacking of Coach Milo. It will also be about looking at what plans they have if Coach Milo is sacked. We're looking at what they can do to see if they can salvage a World Cup spot in the Qatar 2022. It will be fine-tuning what's going to happen at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. It'll be so much. I mean, it won't just be that, because remember, everybody feels like it's a total breakdown, and so it's time to rebuild. And the sports ministry and the Ghana Football Association are great partners. So I guess they sit down, they go through the matters and see where it goes. Yes. Once they agree that, yeah, we've got the money to pay the guy, you can go now. If you want to sack him, let's go. Sack. Or maybe the Ghana Football Association will be handed out some direction. So we'll see how it goes there. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But of course, I'm sure yesterday you had the president of the Ghana Football Association, Keto. He was almost everywhere. He was on a number of TV and radio stations, trying to go across it. Now he says that he accepts the blame. But he's calling for cool heads as we try to go through this. Let's hear from Keto Kraku.
I'm saying I'm a leader of the family. I take full responsibility. But also our collective responsibility to remain calm, to support these gallant and I say players offer to serve our country. They need their support so they can grow and win trophies for Ghana. For those who were not ready to serve Ghana, we can work with them, of course. We need players who are very dedicated towards the national cause and who want to sacrifice even in difficulty. And I'm saying, this group of players were ready to sacrifice their blood for Ghana. It just didn't work. Let's support them because these are the best players we have at the moment.
And George, are these really the best players that we have at the moment? Because listen, when you say people are ready to sacrifice for Ghana, we have local clubs in Ghana. I mean, we have players in Ghana. How are we nurturing them? We can't always be going out calling for people who play in foreign clubs to say that they should come and kill themselves for Ghana. It's not real. It won't happen.
I think that we had some great players. I don't think they are the best of the best, but I think we had great players who are proving that they could be in the squad. There were some players who were not supposed to be in the squad, and we have to speak truth. We have to be clear in our minds about how we build up, and we know that there are certain positions in the Black Stars that needs new blood. Clearly, there are some good guys in there that will be very important for the future, building up and going forward. But it's important that the Ghana Football Association president understands that these were not the best of the best. They're still great players. And if you talk about the passion, I think that Ghanaians all over the world would love to play for the Black Stars and play with the kind of passion that he's talking about. So it's about being given the opportunity and the honor. I think that we need a perfect blend and a perfect mix of players who play the trade abroad and players who play in Ghana, clearly, because the kinds of challenges we have seen from Sudan and Gambia and co. They're not using any foreign players. They're just a few foreign players, but they've got a fantastic blend. So I don't call for all foreign players or all local players. I say let's get a fantastic blend. Let's get players who are passionate enough to go out there and fight for the nation, and that's what we have to do. But I think it's a blatant lie to tell us that this was the best of the best because there were players in there who were not supposed to be there. At least I don't want to mention any player's name, but they were not the best. They were not the best. Some more time we can go down and I'll hammer in on the positions that we have and where we need to quickly improve. And so we have to go on and improve. We can't sit down and say this is the best that we have. So Mama B, for that one there, I tell you for free.
But we also know that Georgia Free has also been speaking, right?
Yes, Georgia Free doesn't agree with what Keto Kweku says. So remember, Georgia Free is former vice president of the Ghana Football Association, and as well he is also was a former chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee. He should know what he's talking about. Let's hear from him.
If we comb the world and we are able to put a solid team together, we can do well at the World Cup. First, we can qualify to the World Cup and we can do well. Others have done it. How were they able to do it? And I think that we should find a way to be able to assemble all the players that we think merit a call-up to the Black Stars, and then take a bold decision to change the coach or to change the technical direction of the team, and then take a shot at the two matches ahead of us. What am I trying to say? We have a player like Salisu playing from Southampton. Yeah. This player is a full-blooded Ghanaian. What is the reason why he can't play for the Black Stars? We need to get people who are very influential. Look, in this world, and as Ghanaians, this man knows this person, that man knows that person. This man has a very strong respect for that man. That man has a strong connection to this man. We should find a way to cut these boys into our Black Stars. Trust me, if we assemble the kind of players I see across the globe of Ghanaian heritage, trust me, we can still go to the World Cup and do well.
We'll learn a lot about the World Cup. Tomorrow we've got the World Cup draw for the playoffs, and we'll be there to bring you all the action from Douala. But let's also find out then, so what happens to Coach Bill Rayovac at today's meeting, for instance? Keto Kweku is giving us an idea.
I fully understand the concerns and the sorrowful state of the hearts of our people, the feelings of our people, the way people feel about the bad outings from the AFCON. But this is the time you hear cool heads. You hear say everybody will calm down across the country. I know it's very, very difficult, but it's a clarion call for everybody to calm down, to support this team. This is the team we have, whether it's the players, it's the Tinker team, it's the management, it's our media partners. This is the time everybody must calm down so that we look inside us and find out how to fix the problems around our national teams. This is important.
Abutre. All right.
No, but George, real quick. Real quick, George. The committee that found us Milo.
Yeah.
Do they have any more responsibilities here?
Not quite, but I think one or two of them will be part of this emergency meeting. So they will have to go through the chain, they'll go through the lines and see what happens. And they're going to be part of it. You're calling them out, are you?
No, now, I'm not mentioning Randy Abbey. I'm not.
All right, you've mentioned. Well, defending champions Algeria out of the tournament, just as you said, they lost to Ivory Coast by 3-1. The only thing is that's deja vu for them, really, because in 1990 they won the African Cup of Nations, and then in 1992 they went not similar fashion. In 2019 they won the African Cup of Nations, and here they go. It's interesting. Mali beat Mauritania by 2-0 to secure top spot in Group F. The Debutants Gambia continued to make history, and they beat Tunisia by 1-0 and in the last 16. So these are the fixtures for the round of 16. We're going to bring you live commentary on all games. Burkina Faso up against Gabon. There's Nigeria up against Tunisia. That'll be on Sunday. On Monday, we've got Guinea up against Gambia. There's Cameroon up against Comoros Islands. On Tuesday, we've got Senegal up against Cape Verde. We've got Morocco up against Malawi. Cote d'Ivoire up against Egypt. Yes, that game will be hot. And there's Mali up against Equatorial Guinea. Can we talk about the Ghana Premier League? Because there's more to come. And Hearts hope to return to winning ways when they travel to face Karela United at the Camp Park. Hearts boss Samuel Bwedu hopes to pick all 3 points at the venue. His side failed to win last year.
Our away game against Karela, our co can come in, and the young ones who are tested. Last year, we were having problem with 3 points, but this year we are chasing 3 points. So we are praying that we can get that 3 maximum points at the Karela.
Okay, that's important for them. Let me tell you about the games to come then. Accra Lions will host Ashanti Gold. Ashanti Gold will welcome Vijayama SC to the Babayera Stadium. BBNE Gold Stars face Legon City's Peshim United meet Wafa. 11 Wonders will lock horns with Real Tamale United. Elmina Sharks play against Brecum Chelsea. Great Olympics will come up against Ken Faisal. If you're following action at the ongoing Australian Open, Franca has just brushed aside Svitolina into the last 16. That's one for you to pick up there. And I know, Mama B, you like your tennis, don't you? Ostapenko has been knocked out of the competition. Rather surprised. Right, Kichikova beat her by 2-1, and she's out of it. Azarenka there with 2 straight sets, and making it 2 at the moment for the men's single. Berrettini and Alcaraz are on court, and it's 2-all. Yeah, 2-all, and they're in the fifth. Yeah, in the fifth set right now, fifth deciding set, to see how that actually pans out. So there's so much to come, and we're going to be giving you live commentary, as you know, as we go on. And you have obviously expect some of the commentaries as well to come from Cameroon. So it's been a great one. The Africa Cup of Nations hockey bit is also going, and Ghana having a few problems there, especially with the males who are trying to win, do the host and win. Maybe we can get some luck from the female side, but it's looking really, really dark for the male side there again. So, Mama V, I hope you are good and you are doing well. Are you?
I am. I'm just looking forward to that Karela game. I know that they're a strong side, especially when we meet them. It's not going to be easy, but we're hoping that we can grab the 3 points, and then we should be fine.
Good thing. Yeah, it should be. I think hopefully Cards will have been scoring a lot of goals these days, so it should inspire some confidence going up there to see what they can do. And Karela have not been ominous at their home ground, so you have an opportunity to go and pick a point or 3 points. That's it for the Joy Sports Center on this Friday. It's an interesting Saturday. So tomorrow, we will learn about the World Cup draw. We will know who Ghana is playing in March for a spot at Qatar 2022. We will learn that tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll bring you all the updates. Yeah.
All right, George Adejunior, we thank you. And continue to take care of yourself. More updates here on Joy 99.7 FM. We've got 7:50. We'll bring you the Joy Business Minute. But our big story is brought to us by Vodafone.